Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Emmett's Car Reviews. So, since I reviewed both these cars and we just leased a 2020 Kia Sportage in the S package, I just thought I would do this video. So, I'm gonna kind of be like reviewing or comparing these two cars. So, these two cars are the Kia Sportage and the Kia Seltos. They're both of Kia's compact SUVs. So, I'll just give you guys a little bit of a history. The Sportage, I believe the first generation came out in 1993. This is what it looked like. Oh my god, it looks so ugly, doesn't it? Comment down below if you agree with me. And the Seltos is coming out 2021. They actually, I think at the beginning of 2020 they came out with these. But yeah, the 2021 is the first year they're making the Seltos. So Seltos is brand new. Anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna review them. Like, it's kind of giving my review on which compact SUV by Kia do you think you should get if you're kind of looking at one, or kind of my review of it. And I'll tell you more about the Seltos. So, it turns out, I thought the Seltos was supposed to like replace the Sportage, but it turns out it's not. So I think they'll continue to make the Sportage. They might even come out with a hybrid Sportage, but I think the Seltos is more likely to replace the Niro, which is like a smaller Sorento. But yeah, Kia is saying that the Seltos is supposed to be like smaller, like a smaller chassis than the Sportage. So that's what I'm gonna mostly talk about today in this video. Anyways, let's begin with talking about the exterior. So I'll kind of give you guys my thoughts of the exterior. So there's kind of mixed thoughts for the exterior of these two models of Kia. But anyways, let's begin with the front view of both of them. And after I give you guys my thoughts of the exterior, after we cover all of them, then we'll move on to the interior and performance and stuff like that. But anyways, let's begin. Alright, for the front. So, as you can see on these two cars, the fronts of them actually look really different. Actually, both the cars actually look really different, even though they're basically the same car and same brand, same size, same everything. As you can see, yeah, they're pretty different. Like the Sportage is more like round and sleek, and the Seltos is more like rugged and boxy. But honestly, for the front, I honestly like the design of the Seltos a little bit better. Sportage is still really cool. I mean, obviously, my family owns one now, but I just like the lights better on the Seltos, and as well as the grill too. Probably part of the reason is because I like the lights better on the Seltos, because the lights on the Seltos are LED. Like I reviewed one a few days back. But as if on the Sportage, the lights are just normal halogen with LED turn signals. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about the front of them. Yeah, I'm more looking forward to the Seltos for the front of it. Alright, this is a tough one for me, honestly. So here's a side view of both the cars, and they actually look pretty similar indeed on the side view. They look different from the front view and the back view, which I'll show you next. But this is a tough one. They they both look really nice from the side view. Yeah, I don't know which one to pick, but I guess if I really had to pick, I just like the smoother, sleeker design of the curvy Sportage better. Yeah, just because it just looks more sporty. I think the Seltos is more for like rugged off road and stuff, and the Sportage is more useful for like fast roads or whatever. But yeah, I just like the Sportage better. The side view of the Seltos actually looks really nice, but like, if you ignore the headlights and the taillights and stuff, it just looks a bit boring from the side view. Like, I feel like every other car, like every other car pretty much has the same side view as the Seltos, but I do like the front of the Seltos. I think that's pretty distinctive. But yeah. Alright, now for the back view. Honestly, I like these two the same pretty much on the back side. I really can't pick one for this one, honestly, because they both just look so cool on the back. Like, I love the Sportage. I like how it shows kind of a light beam from the back, as you kind of see what I mean. And the Seltos, I think Kia did a really good job on the back of the Seltos. Like the lights, I don't like the lights as much as the Sportage on the back the tail lights, but I love how on the Seltos they put like fake dual exhausts. Like those aren't the real dual exhausts. Those are just like decorations and fake. But that it really does have a dual. It not a dual exhaust. Sorry, but it does have an exhaust, but it's just hidden like under the car. Actually on both these models, but yeah, on the Seltos it does have fake dual exhaust, so I really like that. So honestly, I like these two both the same on the back. Yeah, I just can't pick one. Sorry, but yeah, I think Kia did a really good job on both these, even though they haven't updated the Sportage for like I don't know, 3 or 4 years. But yeah. All right, so when we move into the interior of both the cars, as you can see, they both actually look pretty similar indeed. But to be honest, I think the Sportage interior is a lot more spacious than the Seltos. I'll tell you guys more about it later, but it's just that when you get into both these cars, the Sportage doors are a lot bigger than the Seltos. The Seltos doors feel a bit small, and in fact, the interior of the Seltos, like especially the front seat, the two front seats are really cramped. But the Sportage, you actually get a decent amount of room in the Sportage, but Seltos is just really small on the inside, I feel like. But when it comes to the dashboards, like you see in these two pictures, the Seltos dashboard looks a bit more like, I wouldn't say luxury, but it looks a bit more futuristic with the bigger touchscreen, the more high quality climate controls, and it does have a bigger screen in the by the gauge cluster. But overall, though, for the dashboard of these two vehicles, like where the infotainment system, steering wheel, and all that, as you can see in the pictures, I suppose I like the Seltos one a little better, just because it just looks more futuristic. Well, I shouldn't say that, but I just like how the climate controls are. I'm not such a big fan of how the screen pops up because it kind of gets in the way, as you can see, but yeah, I like the Sportage interior a lot, or yeah, I mean the dashboard in the Sportage a lot. But I think I like the Seltos dashboard a little bit better. But the Sportage interior is a lot more spacious, so I like the interior of the Sportage overall better, and that's what I'm going to talk about next. Alright, guys, so as I said earlier, I've sat in both these vehicles before. We own a Sportage, and I just reviewed a Seltos the other day, so I sat in both these vehicles, and I'm just gonna say it up straight. Sportage interior is a lot more spacious, as I keep saying. Like it may seem like the Seltos interior is a little bit more spacious or bigger, but the Sportage interior is a lot bigger, I feel like, because the doors are a lot bigger on the Sportage. The Sportage, I feel like, is more high up, as you kind of see what I mean. Like, the Seltos is just a vehicle, compact SUV that's really low to the ground, and the roof is kind of low, so you don't get too much headroom, especially if you're a grown up and you're sitting in back. It's yeah, pretty cramped both the front seats and the back seats in the Seltos, but in the Sportage you get lots of leg room and headroom and stuff, and another thing that I don't like is the Seltos sunroof is so small. Like you get the most you could get is like that little sunroof, as you can see, like 1/3 the size of the one in the Sportage. So I'd say the Sportage is better off for like a family vehicle, for maybe like a two-kid family, two child family, or maybe even a three-child. If you have more than 3 kids, I recommend getting the Kia Telluride, which is the big SUV. And the Seltos, I feel like, is only used for maybe like just a two-person vehicle. Maybe if you have one kid, you could use it. But I think Seltos is more used for like camping and stuff, I feel like, because it does have a rack on top of it. You could carry like bikes and stuff, and you could fold down the seats on the Seltos to make for more room, I think. So is a Sportage, but I just feel like the Sportage is more of a family vehicle, and the Seltos is more for like a camping or off-road vehicle. But yeah. Alright, nextly, let's talk about trunk space. And as you can already tell, even if you take away that flap thingy on the Seltos, as you see what I mean, I don't know what you call them, the Sportage trunk is actually more spacious than the Seltos. And yeah, sorry if I was complaining a lot about the interior of the Seltos. Yeah, I could understand why it's smaller, because Seltos is supposed to be smaller than the Sportage, but It's just that these two are compact SUVs, so I just want to kind of compare them. Yeah, the Sportage does have a lot more trunk space actually than the Seltos. The Sportage is actually really deep in there, and the Seltos is kind of small. Like you couldn't really fit like a whole bike in there. On both these models, you could fold down the back seats if you want extra room, so that's good. I'm glad they added that feature. But yeah. So yes, overall, I like the Sportage better in my opinion. Yeah, even though the Seltos is like newer, I think the Seltos is a bit more fancy, like on the dashboard, like with that better like touchscreen and with the LED lights and the exterior. I like the front of the Seltos better, but I just overall like the Sportage better. It's just more spacious. It's more for like a family if you want, or you could drive it alone if you want to. It's a bit more sporty, sleek, streamlined. And yeah, overall, it just has like a bigger sunroof and bigger trunk space. So for pricing, so both these do have a highest trim, which is the SX, and the Sportage actually has a higher price. Surprisingly, I actually didn't know this. I thought they were about the same price, but I could see why the Sportage has a higher price because it's supposed to be like bigger than the Seltos. But overall, not too different, just a $4,000 difference. So yeah, both these vehicles are pretty affordable, especially for leasing. So yeah. Alright, so the Sportage takes 16.4 gallons, and the Seltos takes about 3 gallons less than the Sportage. So, Sportage, I wouldn't say it's much of a gas guzzler, but it's just more sporty, I feel like. More built for, like, speed and stuff, and Seltos is more about reliability, I feel like. Like, it's more boxy and just, like, I don't know. But anyways, let's talk about the miles per gallon. Alright, here's the MPG of both these vehicles. So as you can see, overall the Seltos is more efficient on fuel. I feel like it takes less fuel and it's more reliable. Like the Seltos, you could get more miles from both the city and the highway, but the Sportage is more, I think, for kind of gas, not really gas guzzly as I said, but it's more for like speed, and it just takes more gas and burns more gas. But overall, yeah, the Seltos is more reliable and efficient with gas. But yeah. So for my final recommendations, which of these two Kia models should you get? So as I said, if you have like a family, like maybe at least like maybe 1 to 3 kids or so, maybe 1 to 2 kids would be enough. I would get the Sportage just because it's more spacious, I feel like, and it's just more fun. I think it's just more fast. I think kids will like it. And it has more trunk space. You could fit more in there and stuff like that. Yeah, it's just overall a better car, even though it's not as efficient as the Seltos. So if you're just like one person or maybe two people and you like going camping or having a picnic or whatever, going off road, I recommend the Seltos. And plus the Seltos is, I feel like, more efficient with gas, so you could get better mileage with it. You could like take your kayaks or bikes. You could fit it on top of the roof better because it has a bigger rack than the Sportage. So overall, I like both these vehicles, even though I personally like the Sportage better. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Comment down below which of these two models do you like better, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.